All right, welcome everyone to the ESOC Summer Championship quarterfinals. This is the round of eight. We've got two out of the four round of eight games for you today. It's gonna be Kevin versus Alvaro and IAmTurk versus April. All of them incredible players. As you can see, we're going to be starting with Turk versus April, who uh, very charmingly has changed his in-game name to I Am April, presumably in honor of this round of seven. So, funny thing with this series, the first game was actually determined by the admin because Turk was just something happened and Turk had to be late to the scheduled start of the game. So, April is going to be starting this series up one game, and this is a round of seven where each player does get a Civ ban. So. We see April has banned India. Not too surprising. I think India is very strong in this meta. But Turk is going to ban China. I'm not exactly sure what to make of that. I think China is regarded as, like, at least definitely A or above right now, but not commonly cited as an S tier Civ. So maybe April has very good China or something. Hey Lionheart, buddy, thanks for the raid. So, without too much more ado, why don't we just get into it? So, game one would have been on Great Plains, but because the first game was decided by an admin, we're going to be going on to the second map, which is going to be Hokkaido. And let's check out that map teaser.
Players find themselves on opposite sides of an enormous but beautiful mountain, peppered with flowers, ferns, and red maples. South of it lies the ocean, and north of it lie two valuable trading routes, as well as Zen monasteries. Players can only battle on these two fronts. You won't find any other way around the mountain.
All right, here we go. We're on Hokkaido. Forgot to announce the civs. I'm sorry. We got Turk on French and April on USA. Yeah, so what's there to say about this map? Super short rush distance compared to a lot of other maps. Tiny bit of water. Looks like we got 3 whales this time. I don't know if it's always 3. I think sometimes there's 4. We've got these two separate 2 TP lines up in the north. And probably like a C tier, if not lower, native. So this map, I think we end up seeing a lot of funny runarounds around this giant mountain in the middle. So thinking about the matchup, I don't know. We might just see a Gatling push from April. That's very tempting as USA on this map, I feel. Yeah, I am April is pretty funny, right? So yeah, can imagine this game going a few different ways. Let's take a look at April's deck here. April, one of the only Korean players I'm aware of in AoE 3. Funny to see that Infinite 2 Outpost card in there. You don't really see that with USA these days. Everything else looking not too unusual. He's got the ship cards in case Turk does water. Let's have a look at Turk's deck. Yeah, bog standard French water deck. Nothing to say about this. Xenux, it's best of 7. Okay, Turk gonna go for this treasure over here. April's heading right for him. He's now spotted the treasure. Looks like Turk thought better of going ahead with that. Those are some serious spidey senses there. Oh, but April is going to go for it. I guess, yeah, April didn't know Turk was right there. And let's see who can clinch this treasure. One monkey left. Okay, and Turk's got it. So too bad for April. Took a bit of damage on his Explorer for nothing. Let's have another look at the macro going on here. Oh, it's a market start for April. I don't know that I've seen this opener before. If another mod is in chat and it can handle predictions, that'd be great. I can't solo cast and do predictions. So, let's see here. Going up with Pennsylvania, yeah. That's what USA typically does these days. And I got the Quartermaster for Turk. So I'm still thinking about this market. I guess USA often gets a TP instead, but looks like April is going to take that in transition and went to get the TP earlier. I mean, sorry, the market earlier. Yep, there goes the TP. Y01, Brem, Turk showed up late to the scheduled start, so it was an admin decision for game one. So we've got a stealth scout coming up here from Turk. Let's see what he sees. There's nothing crazy going on in April space. Typical French macro, getting his market ups. In transition. Okay, April is going to be up first, it looks like. Going for a stable start. Looks like Turk wants to take this TP line up here. You'll probably see a little Huss semi here, would be my guess. Though the stable is completed and he hasn't made anything. It could just be an FF. The stable does come for free with the Pennsylvania age up. Oh no, okay. Turk had his Explorer right next to this TP socket, but he's bringing him back home now. I wonder if he saw something? Not really. We've got 4 CDB, 700 wood. Yeah, classic semi-FF. So, got the Pennsylvania pound coming in, so April's coin is about to shoot into the upper atmosphere. Remember, he has capitalism in as well. 700 coin on the way, so this is going to be an FF. And no Huss production. Gonna get a full batch of 5 Huss from Turk. And we'll see if we can get value. April has done a very good job of herding. Just got one Vil that's not close to the TC. Huss patch is out. Okay, Turk has gone back to the TP socket. If that was the plan all along, I wonder why he didn't just do it then. Maybe he needed the wood for something else. But 700 wood is in now, and I think he's probably going to try to get the stagecoach in. And he's training more Huss, by the way. Okay, here he is coming into April's base. April sees it now. Got one Huss going up, the other 4 on the south side, close to the water. Gonna pick up April's Explorer. All these villas are safe except for this one over here, but looks like Turk isn't going to go that far.
On my way.
Almost loses that Huss, but keeps him alive. So April has clicked up, going up with Kentucky. Yeah, standard USA stuff. Shipped the capital for the fast stage. Let's see if Turk is getting stagecoach. He is. And he'll also be aging up now. It happened recently on someone's stream that it was a situation like this where someone clicked on stagecoach before they'd clicked up. And someone thought that was a bad idea. I don't know if I have a feeling on that personally. Stagecoach does take forever to research. An exiled prince is fast anyway. I don't know. I don't know what to think of it. Did Turk make more Huss? No, he canceled the other Huss. Robot, the reason for the admin win was that Turk was just late. He was like 15 minutes late or something. Okay, so April is up and has used the church to get the carbine cav out. That's pretty scary for Turk. He's going to be really behind if he loses any of these Huss. But he's done a fantastic job keeping them all alive. Got the snare with the Explorer. Nice. Definitely worth it to sacrifice that Explorer to keep your Huss alive. We've got a Russian-American company coming in. I wonder if he's going to put it in the pass here or if he's going to put it up here to secure Hunt. Here is better for... Okay, yeah. It secures a lot of natural res, and it's very annoying for your opponent if you take this, because they never know if you're going to push into their base or what. But that does mean that April's going to be focusing a lot of his attention on the pass, and so Turk's stagecoach is going to be very safe. So let's have a quick look at what Turk's doing. April does have 3 Gatling on the way. Hey, where are you going, Blockhouse Wagon? Skirm Goon production has begun. Looks like 8 Skirm. First Fortress shipment coming out. Three Gatling on the way for April. And this is looking really scary, I gotta say. Turk is sending the 5 Huss all the way back home to April's base to try to get some Vils killed, but I don't know. I kind of feel like he needs that mass over here to defend, because I don't know what's going to stop those Gatlings. This USA fortress push is just so scary. It was scary when it was regulars. It's even more scary with their super goons and super skirms. So I mean, Turk can probably expect what's coming. Like, he doesn't see the blockhouses, but he does see the flag, which is probably a hint. I'm sure Turk, someone as good as Turk, knows what's there. That is to say, a forward shipment point. And 3 Gatlings are on the field. Let's see how they do. Turk sees them, immediately backs up. I think his skirms are going to be safe. Very well played there. Good control. Huss just chilling out. Turk is waiting for the combat to begin before he sends those in for a raid. And like, he might get a lot of Vils, but how is he going to hold this push? He's got 2 Falcon on the way. That's probably going to be a salvation. Huss raid has come in. Going to get probably 3 Vils or something. Let's keep our eye on the combat, though. So minutes are out. Been damage on the Gatlings. Falcons are out. Good shots there on the sharpshooters. April seems a bit unsure of what to do now. 1 Gatling goes down. Very nice Falcon control there from Turk. Incredible raid, too, with the Huss. I'm not sure how many Vils April lost there, but I want to say at least 4. Second Gatling super low, goes down. Wow, I'm very impressed by this control from Turk. 1 Falc goes down, second one can go down as well, but they've done their job. They cleared the sharpshooter mass and took care of the Gatlings. Goon's going to take care of the final Gatling. And that trade went really well for Turk, and he's up on the stagecoach line. He's got the better eco right now. We got 27 CDB to 22 villagers for USA. So, great holds from Turk. April is going to have to do something spectacular now. He's just got to end the game, basically. He has sent the incredible Owl Hoot sharpshooter shipment, so... yeah, he needs artillery, and he's making a foundry right now. Because French skirms, like, just don't do very well versus sharpshooters. Sharpshooters have 2 more range. And 40% range resist. Yeah, these goons, also very scary. High DPS for a goon, because of their quicker attack rate. 3 Kiras on the field, okay. Those Huss are still alive, by the way, but they're finally going to get chased down by some Carbine Cav at home. Yeah, Robot, that's right. It gives you a 30% hunting bonus. So yeah, that helps with the eco problem a little bit. It's going to be 2 Gatlings as the next shipment here. I wonder if Turk's going to make Kulvs or Falcons. Looks like Falcons. Yeah, that's probably the right move. Falcons do just fine against Gatlings. And they can help you with your sharpshooter problem. So Falcons are out. I wonder if he's going to reveal them to April. I'm sure Turk knows that the Gatlings are coming. Let's see when April sees them. There they are. Oh, wow. That was a good dodge. That Gatling would have gone down if it hadn't turned around. And, okay, the Cures are in the fight. All the sharpshooters are dead except for these in the back here. Both of the Falcons are down, but it looks like the Goons can probably clean up the Gatlings. The Gatlings never got a single round off on the Skirm Mass from Turk, so... want to say that fight also went a little better for Turk. You got to keep your Skirm Mass alive if you're France in this situation. He's done a fantastic job of that. I'm not sure why all of these vills are up here. I guess he ran out of hunt at home and had a safe hunt up there. But yeah, that's unfortunate. He's got to get all the idle time now to go to the next hunt. Yeah, so where do we go from here? April's gonna ship 5 Carbine Cav. Turk's got a shipment coming up. He's gonna take his goons around the top. Ooh. I think Turk wants to back up there. Can he get the volley off on the Carbine Cav? Yeah, kind of. So Turk's definitely ahead right now, and the score confirms it, but it's kind of an awkward position because realistically he can't... It's not a good idea to push into this, and so he's got to go around top, but it's a really long rush distance, and you know, he's got to be worried about what if April pushes into my base while I'm all the way over here, right? But yeah, it looks like April is just concerned with securing this hunt because it's the only one is available right now. And Turk sees the villagers on the field, he knows that, so got to be feeling good about his position right now. Cav combat coming in. It looks like this is going to be the fight that determines the game. Yeah, it's looking like April is just outmassed here. Bill's going to try to... Okay, no, Bills are running away. GG. Turk takes game number 1 on Hokkaido. So let's see what our civs are for game number 2 here. It's going to be Turk with Sweden and April with Hausa. And this is going to be on Himalayas Upper, a weird map in our current time anyway, because of how it doesn't have a TP line. So, let's get right into it.
The Upper Himalayas are home to the tallest mountains on Earth. No trade route reaches this almost inaccessible area. Around the player's bases, its range of cliffs and choke points creates a greatly defensible enclosure, but the scarce resources might force you to expand your reach on the map. Be careful not to get trapped between the mountains.
Okay, I said I couldn't do predictions too, but I'll do it just for you guys. Get your predictions in. Sorry, 30 seconds is probably not that much time. So yeah, I personally at least am much more familiar with the Himalayas normal where there's a TP line running down the middle here. But instead, this map does not have the TP line, and are there yaks on normal Himalayas? I'm not sure. But yeah, you can see why April wanted to play house on this map. Probably around 10 yaks all around the map. Maybe a bit more. As for why Turk chose Sweden, honestly, I'm not really sure. It's not like the coin mines are exceptional on this map. I don't know, I guess it's not the smallest map. Unclear. So let's have a look at these decks. Standard Sweden stuff. He does have the light gun carriages in there. No deck yet from April. Wow, gonna get 120 food treasure there, Turk is. That's a really nice pickup. So who's winning the yak war? Looks like April only picked up 4. Turk has also picked up 4 yaks. Okay, we got the deck out for April now. Let's see here. Don't always see those Age 4 shipments. Everything else looking pretty normal. 4 Griot, guess you don't always see that either. But yeah, pretty standard stuff from both players. Explorers have mostly avoided each other. Okay, Sweden's up with the Naturalist. Classic Sweden greed. Yeah, and April has not even clicked up yet because of that 120 food treasure that Turk got. So Turk's definitely got a bit of an edge at this point. Be curious to see what April clicks up with. Songhai doesn't feel like a bad choice against Sweden because even though Raiders get countered hard by Karolians, you need heavy cav regardless to hunt down the Torp villagers, which are already going out. And yeah, it looks like April wants to play this with Songhai. Gonna get his market ups in transition. We see a market yet for Sweden? No, they just want to make Torps. Robot saying the map intro video was very well made. Yeah, McCleaves and I forget who else did it. I should know. Did a really good job with those. Yeah, Raiders do have higher siege, that's right, than normal heavy cav. So what's a Torp count at for Turk? Up to 5. And Turk is the first to be up. Gonna send Dominion straight away. Ooh, we got a university going down in transition for April. So, yeah, I guess that makes sense. So, with Songhai, you don't have quite enough influence to use your big button immediately, but if you send the Palace, that gets you 300, and ends up being pretty perfectly timed to get you the to the 500 breakpoint you need for the big button. Yep, and there comes the Palace. Let's see, has April gotten much of the map yet? Yeah, decent job. So, the story of this early game, I think it's going to be, can April stop the Torp boom? Let's see, do we have a barracks yet for Turk? Yes, just finished. Karolian production going to begin. Kind of curious how many torps he's made at home. Sometimes you see Sweden players preferring to not make so many in their base because those coin mines are safe and you might want to put villagers on them. But yeah, he's chosen to do that instead of making them elsewhere. First batch of raiders is out. Let's see what April sees with this. And we have now enough influence to use the Songhai big button, which he ought to be doing any moment now. So it looks like he missed that first bunch of torps. If you notice what Turk has done here, he's built all of his out-of-base torps on April's side of the map. So April's going to see these two now with his Explorer. Big button has been used also. That batch 5 raiders is going to go over to the torps on the left side of the map. And where are Turk's Corollians? He does save the villager. Great move there. Wonder what he's going to do with this villager here. Corollians are on the map. Gonna just barely get a few shots off from these raiders. Good micro from April. Ooh, Raider's gonna get into it. Yeah, the thing about these Corollians, right, is that their hand attack is high base damage, but doesn't do extra against heavy cav. So if you're in a situation where the heavy cav can keep all the Corollians in melee, they can actually trade okay. Okay, first batch of Fulanis is out. I think Turk's got to back up here. Says Fulanis do have 4.5 speed to the Corollians 4.25. Raider's still chewing away at this torp over here. See what the total torp count is. Looks like 12. 14. 2 of them still being made, I guess. This is about as good as what you could expect if you're April, I think. But, yeah, the torp boom is still happening. April, I'm pretty sure, still doesn't know about this over here, yeah. The villa was moved over here. And so I feel like April's got to turn up the heat or something here. It's, he hasn't even gotten a single Vill kill either. Sometimes if you're in the situation against Sweden, you like catch the villager making torps, and then you know you're safe for a while. Anyway, Corollian charge onto the Fulanis. They do get a snare on, but Fulanis are still able to get away without taking too much damage. Now the Raider is going to get the snare on the Corollians, and this is going to be expensive in terms of damage on the Raiders, but looks like it's a clean from April. So nice. That was exactly what he needed. Turk has got to be sweating bullets now. I think he still only has... No, he's made a second barracks. So it's a great trade for April. But Turk has remassed. And he's still got 16 torps. Yeah, this is a paradoxical thing, right? Corollians, everyone thinks, oh, they counter heavy cav super hard, but it's actually only true once you get a certain amount of them. And if you're like at 10 or under, if the heavy cav just gets on top of them, they're much less effective. I mean, especially if they're backed by this, let's call it very good archer unit. So, yeah, even though Turkish got the torp advantage, I don't know if he's got what it takes to deal with April's tempo here. He's down 2k in score. I wonder if he should have made an arsenal, because, you know, Corollians just can't cut it against Fulanis. I mean, get a snare off, sure, but, you know, Fulanis have an instant attack animation. They're faster than Corollians. They have higher range than normal archers. It's, like, what can you do? April adding some Jav Riders, sure, why not? Does find those torps over there, but has decided to just put all his military into keeping Turk's mass down, which I think is exactly right. 2 letters on the way for Turk. April gonna get Fulani range, going from 17 to 20. In Kamike, it's best of 7. Yeah, and Turk's in the bind here. He needs to get incredible value from these leather cannons. This is his only chance to get back in this game. Gonna lose some villas to these, Oh no! Leather cannons popped right on top of the Fulanis. I'm surprised that April pulled back there. I think if the leather cannons are right on you, you put the Fulanis into melee and melee them down. Because you're just gonna lose them running away anyway, right? But okay, Turk gets April to back up. Scores have evened out somehow. I guess that's the Torp Eco doing its work. We're on 17 Torps now. So April's going to pull back and get to work on these Torps. Oh, it takes a meaty leather cannon shot onto his Fulanis. It's too bad. Yeah, his Fulani mass is way down. Wow, making my Gaudis. How did these fare? So they have the Merc multiplier. But I guess they're just a high base damage Musk otherwise. Yeah, look at these guys. These guys are beefy. Kind of like a Soldado. So maybe the plan is to use these and try and deal with the leathers. Would have loved to see more micro on there. To abuse the Fulani range and animation. Okay, Turk feeling a little scared now, trying to run away. But April's got the snare. Those other cannons are gonna go down. One of them goes down though. No, both of them can go down. Looks like Turk tried to attack move or something. And neither of them got a single shot off. And that's a complete clean on Turk's master. Okay. I say that before the Corellians get away, but great trade for April. This is a slugfest. But again, the Torp Eco is still doing great. We're at 20 Torps now. And Turk is aging to 3. Yeah, it feels like it's hard for Hausa to punish this. Even if Raiders have high siege damage, right? And the thing is, they don't have pikes, they don't have musk. And for how much a Raider costs, which is to say, what is that, like 70% of a Huss, right? That's a worse deal on siege damage than a Musk, which Hausa also doesn't have. So it seems like Hausa as a save is just less equipped to stop a Torp boom because of their low siege damage in H2. So no thought of aging soon from April. Very nice Vill raid here. I think he ought to be able to clean all that up. Turk on 28 Vills to April's 33. Toot toot. Go the Griots. That's the sound of the villager's death. Got 2 Falc on the field though, and does Turk have April right where he wants him? Ooh, April is going to see those Falcs with the Fulani batch joining his main group. So how are we going to see April position himself? Now he's kind of backed into a corner here. Does he have military anywhere else on the field? Oh man, these Falcs are going to be running right by these Vills. Loses 1 Vill. Okay, those Vills are going to be fine. The Raider's going to try to get an angle on the Falcs here, but I think Corellians are going to be able to stop that. Oh, they do connect a little bit. Javelin Rider's going to run in now. 1 shot does go off on the Fulani archers. 2nd one goes on. Stagger mode's activated. And wow. Wow, the Griot's getting so much value on the Falcs there. The Griot attack, if you don't know, slows down the attack rate of units that it's shooting at. So on a normal unit, that's like whatever. But on a Falc, that can really change the outcome of a battle. So really good game knowledge there from April, getting those Griots to deal with the Falc. So this is this is a panic move from Turk. If you see him just running Corellians over here, it's like Crap. I gotta buy time, send Corellians into a space, but yeah, it's just gonna get cleaned up here. Fulani's gonna be trading very well with these Corellians over here, despite the fact that these are still H2 and these Corellians are vet. Like, look at this. They're just able to kite so well. Because they have 20 range to the Corellians' 12. Toot. Look at the score difference. We're, April's 3k above Turk right now. That's despite the fact that he has all 20 Torps up, and he has for a while now. 9 Corellians going to be the next shipment. I don't know if Snaplock would have been better. I guess he just needs mass at this point. So Turk's doing a good job trying to get raids off across the map. I don't know if this... Yeah, this is probably intended in part to raid, and in part to defend against raids from April. April does have most of his mass. Killing these Torps right now. There's so much going on around the map. Can't keep track of. These Corellians are going to catch a few Vils. What a mess of a game. That Raider batch does get cleaned up. So a few Vils killed over here, and a few idled. Torp count is dwindling though, gonna clean up this cluster of 4 of them. I wonder if April's gonna try to age soon. Yeah, there he goes. Clicks up, gets a fast age. Can go up with Hausa. Oh, Corellians find all these villas out here. But, Turk's gotta be careful or he's gonna get cleaned up. Turk doing a very good job raiding. It's always great to see Turk play from behind. He's just able to close gaps seemingly magically with raids like this. And Turk is still sending Corellians around the map. Oh my god. GOA would be proud. But April also gonna catch some Swedish Vils over here. Oh man, I think he's gonna lose all 7 of those. On the other hand, these Corellians are gonna get some Vils, but it's enough of them to just punch him down. My god, he's gonna find the rest of them. Oh my god. It's gonna be a slaughter. Turk down to 28 Vils. What a slugfest. April is up, by the way. He's also took a native post. Wonder what his interest in that native post is. Doesn't have any of the text yet. So Turk down to 23 Vils after that. That was an incredible villager pickup that April got over here. Okay, Turk finally making Huss. That's a great move, I think. Gotta do something to take care of the Fulanis. But yeah, April has had Javelin Riders all this time. Kept them alive. And yeah, even though the the Fulanis are just face to face with these Corellians, it looks like this trade is going well for April. Turk down to 22 Vils. April keeping steady at 29. Got a little single Corellian over there. And yeah, that's a clean on Turk's mass. 5 more Husks coming out, but enough Javelin Riders here to... Oh, and a double batch to reinforce, yeah. Those Husks probably aren't going to find too much value. So, April is in Turk's base, unpunished. TC has no Vils in it. Where are all of Turk's Vils? Okay, mostly on the right side of the map. Plus, they're going to pick up these raiders. And, okay, April choosing to bring his army over on that side. I mean, I guess he ought to know that's where the villagers are, right? There's nobody in the TC, and he was just on the left side of the map, so the villagers have to be over here. And indeed, he finds some. Gonna find the 2 big clumps. A clump over here and a clump over here by the archers. And it's just these 5 husks to protect the villagers. They are going to connect on some of the Fulanis. That's a good trade, but those husks are going to die. Explorer probably going to get the snare on these villas, and that's lights out for that batch of 7 villagers. So Turk's eco is junked, and yeah, GG says Turk. April takes game number 3. Okay, we've got a fun one coming up. The map is Central Plain, and we're going to be seeing a Brit mirror. Okay, let's get into our map preview.
The Central Plain is the most populous region of China. Its rich and fertile open grassland is crossed by an extensive trading route that separates both players. Controlling it is a reliable way to grow a powerful economy. Fierce competition over each trade post is essential.
So, Britmere on Central Plain. I don't think I... Is this a good Brit map? I guess there's a lot of hunt. Wide open. It's not like Brit really likes to take TPs all that much. I wonder what they're thinking. Looks like it's going to be the standard 2-manner opener from both of them here. No GMT shenanigans, not in mirror. April has chosen his deck. Got both Musk cards in. Yeah, that's standard. And the 3 rockets. Got Pioneers as well. I think that is good to have in mirror. Turk, is that the same deck? I'm pretty sure that's exactly the same deck. Okay, no, it's not. Turk has 700 food, whereas April has 600 coin. Got some birds here. I think that's some kind of waterfowl. So both explorers on opposite sides of the map. I'm gonna get a 75 food treasure there. That's nice.
Yes.
I think April just got a wood treasure. Food probably better in this situation because if you can age up slightly faster in mirror, it can turn into quite a lead. Sometimes I watch Brit mirrors and I think, okay, this seems like whoever got the FB up first is the winner. But even if that's true, which I'm not sure about, Central Plain is so open that maybe the FB is not so important. So April clicks up. See, these guys are pretty much dead even on their age up timings. April and Turk both gonna put all their vills onto wood. Turk is a vill ahead somehow. How'd that happen? Do you get a vill treasure? It's a recording, so I can't look at the chat history. But if anyone knows how Turk is up a vill, I'd be curious to know. I'm not sure I did that, and he still has pretty much the same timing. I guess April is a few seconds ahead, but it's very close. It's from the wood treasure? Oh, you're right, yeah. Yeah, Turk probably got a wood treasure. Okay, so... okay, I missed the action, I'm sorry. We've got an interesting situation here. So I think they both sent villagers forward to build a manor so they can build a forward base. This is pretty funny. Let's see, they both aged up with the tower, of course. So, there go the pairs. Oh my god. These guys are so good that they're hitting the same steps of this build order at the exact same time. So this is going to be a nail biter, both of them shipping 700 wood. Looks like April's macro might be a bit better at the moment. Okay, Turk is first to get his tower down. The rush distance to here is shorter for Turk, so that's why his outpost is going up first. Musk production going to begin for both of them. Turk getting steel traps behind this. Does April even have a market? No. Oh, yes. But I don't think April has gotten steel traps in yet. So outpost goes up first for Turk, but April's Explorer was able to get 400 damage on it, so that actually might matter a lot. Both of them going to have to clear the vills out in the area. Turk not going to be able to finish the batch, I don't think, before versus 5. And that's really too bad. On the other hand, Turk is ahead on manors by 1. Going to ship 6 musk next. April's going to ship longbows. Interesting. Yeah, neither of them wanting to sit under the tower. You don't want to do that until you've taken the trade in your favor. Those going over here to this hunt, interesting. Those are very exposed if April ever finds those, but in this matchup you usually don't see Huss early. Okay, the first fight is happening. Looks like that went a bit better for April. Got pure musk from Turk and musk longbow from April. More musk on the way for both players. And yeah, Turk's gonna lose this FB war. His tower's gonna go down. Not much he can do about it. He's gonna try to go back in, but I don't know. April does back off sieging the tower for a bit. Okay, maybe he can do something. Turk's batch about to pop. If he can take down the longbows, he might be able to get a good trade here. 2 longbows remaining. Really hard to tell. This looks like an even fight. 1 longbow remaining. Turk shipping longbows now. April sending musk. Turk ahead 2 villagers, by the way. Another musk patch out for April. And for Turk as well. Oh, April, just take down the tower. Come on. 75. Yeah, the 6 musk comes in. Oh my god, the tower. It wasn't taken down, so now these longbows are going to pop forward. I guess it doesn't matter, since April cleaned up Turk's mass. But that could have gone even better for April. And yeah, even though Turk has I don't even know if his eco's better at this point, actually. Yeah, Turk's mass is just totally cleaned up. He's got to make a Rax back at home now. I don't see how you get back into this as Turk, but this is Turk. And that's what he does, so let's see what happens. So April got to be feeling really good right now. What is he going to do next? He's going to siege on that manor for starters. I don't know if you want to do this.
Ready.
That sucks for Turk. He called minutes, but yeah, they're just gonna go to 1 HP before they see any enemy units. Okay, April getting some information on this explorer here. Not sure if he saw the barracks. He did. Got over a 1k score lead for April here at the moment. And April is now double batching Musk. I think that's going to be a full 5 on both of them. Okay, just 8. 2 vills down for Turk. Gonna get a dieback on the Explorer. Not too much value there. Musk attack coming in for April now. And looks like pure longbow for Turk. Yeah, I mean, that's probably what you should do here. If you just make Musk, there's no way you get good trades. But it's longbows without walls. And those Musk can get up to the longbows. They can trade okay. Losing another few vills, this hurts. 38 to 32 vills right now, April's favor. These longbows are going to go on a little tour now. Turk is sending all of his Musk over here for a raid. See what he can get done. April does have 10 Musk at home, so he'll probably be okay. Seems like this mass here is going to get pinched. April did send like 5 Musk back in Turk space. Not getting too much done, but did get idle time on Vills. Just nice. Yeah, April's definitely going to catch these 5 Musk and mints over here. That's too bad. Unless... oh my god. So slippery. You might get 1 or 2 away. Oh yeah, especially if you pull tricks here. Stable out for April, by the way. Not a bad idea against all that longbow. Turk's got notes coming. But it's still more longbow and Turk. Turk a bit mismacroed also. Floating around 1,000 food at the moment. Got a 5 Bassa Husk coming. Let's see what Turk can do about it. Yeah, I don't know if you want to make longbow like this in mirror. Not pure longbow anyway. It's like they got the same speed, right? So you get 1 volley off and then you just gotta run. Okay, April has revealed the Huss. Musk HP in for April, by the way, so he's got both combat cards in. So Turk knows the Huss is on the field. It's going to switch back to Musk production. He's going to stand and fight with his longbows. I mean, he probably could have gone for a better trade. April could have, but yeah, it doesn't matter. GG. Turk just couldn't get back into the game after losing the forward base war. And that is often the story of Brit Mirrors. And April takes that game. So we're at match point here. Let's see what's coming next. Okay, okay. We're in for a treat. Got April on Italians and Turk on Japanese. Turk pretty well known for his Japan play, I'd say. I've never seen April's Italy. I'm not sure what we're in for here. Let's find out. Game 5 going to be on Guianas. Let's get into the map video.
The Guyana Highland is a highly contested region east of the Orinoco River, known for its tremendous biodiversity. Players will fight for control of a large valley, which is home to several Tupi and Carib settlements, while 2 trade routes lie on the outskirts of the map. Players will find an abundance of food in this region, but may need to extend out of their base to secure additional mines.
I'm running out of baguette. I need more baguette. Fuck me. Maybe I'm gonna go out later to buy more.
I can't remember the last time I saw Italy in an ESOC tournament. Gotta wonder what April's up to here. This might... I wonder if this is just like a meme pick, because he's ahead 3-1. Just wants to have some fun. The lamest Italy strat, which involves making a ton of forts, is still very strong, I think. Even very good players struggle against it. And I wonder if that's what we're going to see. Would April lame that hard? I'm not sure. We'll find out. Let's see what Turk's up to. Yeah, it's a Japan deck. He does have the new 5 Shrine Wagon card in. So we'll see what he does with that. Otherwise, yeah, not looking too unusual. Oh, he does have 300 food, so we might see some kind of Ashy spam play here. So these 2 cards tell me he's going to age up with what's it called? With Tori, and just spam Ashy with the fast age from 300 food. Okay, Turk does catch April doing this treasure over here. Oh my god, April doesn't see. Turk's just gonna get that Jaguar for free. And April saying Anya. Turk saying yes. Let's see what April's deck is looking like. He's got the 2 Merc shipments in H2. He's got a lot of Merc shipments in H3. Okay, and he doesn't have advanced architects or the fort shipment, so we're not going to see the fort lame. April is an honorable Italians player. That's good. Using an architect to build a teepee. It's interesting. It's a long way to walk. Nice little house wall here. In the works. Indeed, Turk is aging with the Tori. Though I don't know if he sent 300 foods. I'm pretty sure he didn't, in fact, because he does have a shipment available. I think that 300 food was probably just in deck to make April wonder whether he's going to do the Ashy spam. But yeah, he's going to see from the age up time. It's not the scariest Ashy spam strategy, at least. Wait, Kevin, are you serious? Is the fort strategy banned in this tournament? Or are you just being funny? That's great if it is. Will Kevin versus Alvaro be after this? Yeah. Got 2 series today. So April hasn't scuttled anything yet. So for all he knows, this is going to be some kind of ashy spam thing. Okay, sees the age up, but knows it's later than it would have been if there had been 300 food. Turk gonna ship the shrine wagons first, yep. Oh, Freemasons is banned, okay, yeah. April gonna be slower on the age up, gets the TP up. And so he did see the Tory, which is the important part. He did see the age up time, so he has pretty good information right now. Turk is not really scouted April at all, but you kind of know what Italy's doing. See, the outpost's going to go down in base in front of the barracks. Interesting positioning. Five shrine wagons on the field. Japan not going to have to worry about houses for a while. Going to follow it up with the second shrine wagon. So maybe this is some kind of fake out from Turk. So if you're going to go for pressure, you would normally ship either Coin or Musk next, but that's not what he's doing. So maybe this is some kind of weird mind game boom. I'm not sure. Curious to see how much food he's floating right now. He's only able to finish 3 Ashi. See what happens. So April has no idea this is happening, by the way. Doesn't have good vision of the hunt, which would have been able to tell him. Samurai being very annoying, sieging down the TP. Turk can send his Ashi down. And yeah, the fact that this is 3 is going to be a major hint to April that Turk is doing something greedier. Going to see the 3 Lancer, 1 Stradiot shipment from April. So we're going to see some commerce plays from Italy. $600 coin can be the next shipment in for Turk. Barracks is currently idle, but he did get another 5 Ashi on the map. April does save the TP with some Musk on the field. So Turk's definitely got the better eco right now. There's going to be some information here, seeing all this Musk from Italy. Turk needs to back up now or else he's going to get cleaned, but I guess he's not expecting so much aggression. And yeah, now he sees the cav, and yeah, it is probably best to just go into melee and get what damage you can. It looks like he's going to lose both the explorers too. No, he's going to poof them away just in time. Samurai might get this. That's very nice he kept the Samurai alive. Pavasir is going to be the next shipment from April. And Turk's aging. Oh my god. So, can Turk hold this push now? It's the question. Aging with the pavilion. Man, does April see the wonder over here? Yeah, now he does. And yes, he should just put his cav right on top. Turk's villagers. The pikeman sentry is gonna repel them though. But we only got 2 Ashi on the field and the explorers in the way of military. And like, look at the health on these cav units from Italy here. 700 on the Lancers in age 2. And Stradiot also, nothing to sneeze at. Okay, so Turk's gotta get his villas back in the TC. Hasn't lost one yet, finally loses 1. Trying to mine coin, but he's gotta get all 24 villas into the TC. And this is looking rough. The 2 more Ashi gonna get out, but this is looking like lights out for Turk. He's got nothing. Gonna try to get something down with these Yumi, but All three of those Papal Lancers are still alive. One of them is very low. I think he's been using his TC to focus the Cav. But it doesn't look like it's going to be enough. The ship ate Ashi. What's going on back at home for April? Working on a Basilica. Barracks goes down for Turk. His last hope is to use 8 Ashi coming in. He's lost about 5 villagers throughout all this. Okay, here comes Ashi popped. I think he really should be focusing down the Cav with his TC, but I don't think he has been. Maybe he's focusing on Pavasirs. And Turk's been idled totally on his eco for the past 2 minutes. His TC is looking like it's going to go down. He's getting the villager HP and damage tech, and he's probably just going to try to pop his vills out for a last hurrah. There it is. Pretty good effort, but the TC still goes down. The April looking to be in a great spot here. His age down, but his eco is much better, his mass is much better. Looks like all the Lancers finally have gone down. But yeah, Turk has no military prod, he has no shipment point. Even if he cleans this mass, got 5 more musk on the way for April. Making a castle to get the shipment out. April making his first Lombards now. Yeah, I think that's smart, not adding them earlier. Also, it doesn't even have Uffizi in deck, which is also uncommon. So we've got a Yumi shipment on the way. But yeah, this idle time, if nothing else, is going to probably take Turk out in the game here. Trying to finish out their castle, but it's not going to happen. And these Husks are going to seal the deal. Yumi pops, but the Husks are here too, and that's going to be a clean on Turk's military. Trying to get this castle up, Turk is. The Musk are sieging it. It's going to come up with like 40% of its HP. Turk's really trying. He's trying to make this work. Are you sending an intervention without even having a consulate? I'm not sure if that does anything. And that's it. Turk's out. GG. April takes the last game of the series. And April beats Turk in the quarterfinals. A great play there from both players. But all those games were quite close, I think. Maybe aside from that last one. Yeah, Turk had a strong start with that game on Hokkaido, but yeah, April just seemed to outplay him in every game after that. So that's it for Turk versus April. We're going to go on to the second series of the day now, which is going to be Kevin versus Alvaro. So give me a second, guys, to change the overlay here.